Hello again. Another quick little update. Turns out I was right to think that, I shouldn't be getting overconfident. And turns out I did kind of get a little overconfident. I mean, not in the sense that's the reason I messed up, but I did mess up. And I was really getting like super excited. Like, yeah, it's getting better. I'm feeling more rested. It's gonna be there's a part of me really hoping that it will be smooth sailing from now on, but it wasn't. um, I did my nights just the way I did before, and it started out better. I think that's what caught me off guard. It started out better than the night before. I still did my halfway point nap at 4, so I napped 2, 4, 6, and first I did the dishes. I did do some writing. I recorded a small video as well, and basically on the after that I played games to sort of pass the time. And I think there I made the mistake of playing games as if I would be cognitively good. Like you play a game, and then after 20 minutes it's over, and then you play another one, rather than getting up, spending like 10 minutes away, which is what I did the first night, and walking around a little bit. And I think maybe I overtaxed myself, or I just didn't expect to be hit so hard after my 6 a.m. nap. I got up. I mean, I don't seem to have any trouble actually waking up with just a single timer. A lot of people say you have to have backup alarms and all that. That seems to be working fine for me. But the problem was that I got up, and I hardly could stand on my legs. So I felt really wonky on my legs. And so I made the big mistake of lying back down. Not on the couch, just on the floor with a blanket, but underneath me. But yeah, I was out really quickly. I basically just remember, like, yeah, I'm gonna lie down here. I'm gonna put my legs up so I don't, fall asleep too easily. And next thing I remember, my girlfriend walks in, and I am oh so groggy. Okay, turns out I need to clean out my phone. There wasn't enough space. But where was I? So I was super groggy when my girlfriend walked in, and luckily she walked in like around 7. Excuse me. Luckily she walked in around 7 a.m., which means that by the time I was up from my nap, 20 past, only really was out for maybe 30 to 45 minutes, which explains the grogginess. Obviously, I was in slow wave sleep, which if you wake up in the middle of that, that's just, if you've ever felt really bad waking up, that's probably because you were in deep sleep. So that's where I was, and oh my god, I was so frustrated. I was so, just because I'm also tired, and very sleep deprived, I was really spiraling negatively, negative spiral, like, oh no, I messed up. This is gonna screw everything over. I thought I was doing so well, and then it was super fun reporting as well. So I had this like fixed mindset moment, like, oh no, I failed, I fucked up. Um, but yeah, I got over myself after a while. It took me a while. I was just walking around. Basically, I still had a really hard time just standing up. Like I really was still a bit wonky, and my legs are feel slightly numb and stuff like that. So it's crazy what your body does, just to get you to sleep. And unfortunately, it worked. So my body now is what it felt like to me is like my body was ramping it up, like, hey, if I do this, he's gonna lie down and get some sleep. So I gotta like reinforce, like, no, 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 I'm not doing that. So I took another nap by now, and then I took my cold shower, Wim Hof style, with the breathing. And yeah, now I feel a little more clear. My body still feels very, like, it's almost like a wobble in there, like a wom wom wom. It's like it's glowing a little bit. Same thing in my head, but yeah, it's a lot better now. And I can step out of the fixed mindset and go like, okay, yeah, it's okay that I screwed up. I still get to report that. And hopefully it won't set me back too much. Now, typically oversleeping is #1 cause of failure, so I should not be taking this lightly, and I don't. But I'm lucky that I woke up before like a multiple 90 minutes. But typically, if people do oversleep, it tends to be like a couple of hours, and that means that your body gets that REM sleep, which typically happens in at the end of a 90-minute sleep cycle. And the whole point of polyphasic sleeping is that you actually learn to do it in just those 20 minutes, right? And you basically only do REM, and the rest doesn't matter as much as it turns out. Now, obviously, there's a lot of debate around this, whether the deep sleep is essential, but people have lived on the schedule for like 6 months without any serious side effects that we know of. So at least for now, it seems to be okay to do that for a while. Some people advocate going for a like 12 or even 24-hour sleep every couple of weeks or months if you're on this polyphasic sleep schedule. But anyway, the point is that I didn't oversleep that long. So with a little bit of luck, I didn't really hit REM. It's possible because I just napped, so it's possible that I did get a little bit of REM there, although it did not feel like it. But yeah, it is what it is. Things were going really great, so I guess a little bit of a setback was overdue, because this is not easy, and it shouldn't be, and I shouldn't be expecting it. So yeah, okay, we're struggling. So that was night 2. It's now, I guess, 8. Yeah, I did not nap at 8, so it's around 9 now, I guess. I'm gonna make bulletproof decaffeinated coffee for the first time. Really curious whether it's as delicious as the coffee beans I typically use. So I hope so, because there's not a lot of good decaf beans out there to my knowledge. So I just hope that these are good. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to step to tea or even coconut milk, which is, it's just not the same. But yeah, can't have caffeine because that messes with the REM sleep cycle too much. So yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. Hopefully I won't screw up anymore. And yeah, talk to you soon.